going on, Jerome's? So I'm not gonna lie, this might be my favorite shirt ever. My daughter got this for me for my birthday. It's fantastic, and it's very fitting since it's raining like ass. Thank you outside, and we're gonna be good to go. So, offensive side of the ball, we got some questions. All right, so we're gonna do one question for every offensive position. What I'm burning for you. A burning question as we head into training camp. Starting up off the top, quarterback. Who does quarterback 2 work for? Who is quarterback 2? Basically, that's what it comes down to. And the Vikings, they got options. So J.J. McCarthy's obviously quarterback 1. Slinging Sam Howell, a.k.a. Quarter Korean's quarterback. Yeah. But he does have starting experience. Brett Rippon, I know, is a veteran that they trust. Brosmer, the UDFA from the Gophers. I feel like don't write Brosmer off. I don't think that he secures quarterback 2 this year. Maybe next year. Obviously, they like his accuracy, his thought process, and all that stuff. Howell can just rip it. Howell's got a decent arm, but got to reel in some decision-making a little bit. But also, I feel like in a situation where he obviously has better coaching and talent around him than 2023 Washington, he's going to be good to go, right? So I feel like Rippon is safe. I feel like Howell has a lower floor, but has a much higher ceiling. And Brosmer is a wild card. Wild card, biatches. It's going to be good. Next up, running back. Ooh, thunder. Oh, na. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it was good. Actually, no, thunder and lightning. We have Aaron Jones as well as Jordan Mason. What will the split be between Mason and Aaron Jones? Now, ideally, I want this to be like 50-50 with crystal ball. Like I want Jordan Mason to get a significant amount of work, especially early downs, between the tackles, goal line, all that stuff, because I feel like Aaron Jones, obviously he's a huge asset, but Father Time is undefeated. And even though he played every game last year, he was dinged up in a lot of those games because I feel like Kevin O'Connell went to the well too many times. Aaron Jones took too much contact. He's never been a true blue bell cow running back throughout his NFL career until last year. So I want Jordan Mason to get all that work. All of that work as much as can be possible. And with the revamped offensive line, I think Mason's going to be dangerous. He's going to be good. Also, is Rondale Moore going to factor into the rushing game? A little jet sweep action, a little gadgety action. Plus, I like Xavier Scott. The oversized running back who's great in pass protection, can do a little something. Obviously, they like him. They held on to him on the practice squad last year. I feel like Xavier Scott could be a dark horse for the of Egan. Like he's going to do good. Next up, fullback. Are we going to actually, use a fullback? Because CJ Ham, he's still in the mix, still a team leader, still can do the damn thing. And if the Vikings truly want to run the ball more in 2025, I feel like 2 running back sets, having CJ Ham bash a linebacker is going to be fantastic. It's going to be good stuff, man. Next up, wide receiver. Who picks up the Addison slack? So let's be real here. Addison's likely facing a 3-game suspension to start the season. Jalen Speedy Naylor filled in very nicely for Addison last year. Started off the year with 3 straight games of having a touchdown reception. And I think that Naylor's skill set does sync up well with what J.J. McCarthy wants to do. Plus, then you got Rondale Moore. You have the rookie Ty Felton as well. And also you got Justin Jefferson. Plus the 2 tight end sets and Aaron Jones out of the backfield. So I feel like there's definitely enough talent to pick up Jordan Addison when he's facing his suspension, but also who opposite of Justin Jefferson really steps up? Like, is it Addison? Is it Naylor, who's added significant size, obviously, in a contract year? Or does Ty Felton get off to a fast start? Really knows. Next up, slot receiver. What will Kevin O'Connell do? Because there's a lot of options here at slot receiver, because I think the Vikings, even though they want to run the ball, even though you're going to see a lot of 2 running back sets, even though there's going to be a lot of 12 personnel as well, I think that the Vikings could run a lot of 3 wide receiver sets, especially with Jalen Speedy Naylor in that mix, a traditional outside deep threat. But the slot, Rondale Moore is a slot machine. Ty Felton, when he was lined up in the slot at Maryland, super dangerous when he had the ball in his hands, as Rocco makes in. Hey, Rocco, how come you're wearing winter pajamas?
I want pajamas.
I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because all these kids are like spoiled rotten just in air conditioning, and then they wear the winter pajamas all year long. I don't understand. But Ty Felton is super dangerous with the ball in his hands. Tim Jones does have some experience as well, because I feel, Jefferson obviously, came into the league as a pure slot receiver from LSU. So I feel like there's a lot of options for what the Vikings can do when they go 11 personnel and they go 3 deep. Ooh, it's going to be good. Tight ends. Stop pushing buttons. All right, tight ends. Who's tight end 3 going to be? Now, we made the case yesterday that the Vikings should kick the tires and light the fires on former Iowa Hawkeye slash TJ Hawkinson teammate Noah Fant. But tight end wise, who's going to be number 3, right? So Johnny Munt, I say what you will about Johnny Munt, he was a quality tight end 3. Also Nick Muse, Judas, going to the Eagles, win a Super Bowl ring. It's great. But you do have Bartholomew drafted day 3. Yeah, Ben Urasek, the priority UDFA from Stanford/Georgia. Nesbitt from UNC, plus Giovanni Ricci in that mix. But I feel like, there's not going to be a land rush for Fant. All it does is take one team to overpay. But I feel like maybe tight end 3 could be the best that he could do at this stage. A league minimum deal, 1-year deal, prove it deal with some incentives. It wouldn't be the end of the world. Plus, Noah Fant is a physical freak, man. It's good. Offensive tackle. Does Darisaw miss time? Right, so that's the major question. And the Vikings are set up nicely. They do have Justin School as a swing tackle. I feel like they're committed of having Walter Rouse inside. What happens with Logan Brown? I feel like Logan Brown is... Of the UDFAs, I would put my jelly beans on Logan Brown to make the 53, even though Silas Bolden, Tyler Batty, Zamiah Vaughn are certainly interesting to me. But tackle-wise, the Vikings have one of the best, if not the best, duos in the league. Once Darisaw gets back on the field at 100% back to good, we'll be good to go. Next up at guard, what happens with Brandel? So I would like Brandel as veteran depth, but also he does have a pretty decent contract. Like $1.65 million of his base salary is fully guaranteed. I could easily see the Vikings stripping all of that down and then replacing it with incentives. It is the final part of the guaranteed money of his 3-year deal that he signed last offseason. And obviously he's not going to be the starter, but as a competent 4-position backup, it will be good to go. If ego-wise, like, he can handle being demoted after being the man last year. And I think that he does have utility. He was decent last year when Darisaw was in. Things went to pot when Darisaw went out and Cam Robinson was added. But I think Brandel could be in that mix. I think Walter Rouse could be in there too. Henry Bird, they kept on the practice squad last year. Juergens, swing interior backup, center as well as guard. I feel like the Vikings are set up pretty nicely going forward at the guard position. Plus with Jackson and Fries, let's go. Lastly, center of the future. So center Ryan Kelly is fantastic, but 2-year deal, a little bit longer in the tooth as well. Who is the next center? And is he on the team? Well, I think the Vikings do have some faith that Michael Juergens can be the center of the future. Taking that John Sullivan type path, being a late day 3 pick. Juergens was a 7th rounder out of Wake Forest, and eventually he could become center in the next couple of years. Zeke Corral, the UDFA undersized center out of North Carolina State, because by federal law we have to have an undersized Wolfpack center on the roster at all times. All right. Also, they picked up Rashawn Lee, who I kind of like. I kind of like adding him to the 90-man rooster. I think that. Again, it is weird to have more than 15 offensive linemen on the 90-man heading into camp. So I think this could be just a fight between Corral and Rashawn Lee for one spot. And I think this could be decided pretty early since the Vikings' first padded practice is next Monday, the 28th. But I'm good either way. All right, so that's it. That's a question for every Vikings offensive position. Let us know your thoughts. What are your questions? Let us know. Comment section. You guys are the best. You know what to do. Skull production value.